It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we're in for a show from Anthony Richardson. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Colts and the Titans.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Colts heading out for the first time behind their 22-year-old quarterback in his second season now in the NFL, Anthony Richardson.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra, next man up, since their Friday night light games in high school. There's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
First and 10, Taylor now. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. Richardson out of the shotgun. A short one there, caught by Granson. And some room to work. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Running straight ahead, Taylor. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Richardson. This one completes Alec Pierce. So the completion good for 7 there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Richardson shotgun on 3rd down. And this taken in by Downs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 13-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Taylor will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now the Titans get their first shot on offense. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills. The ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
To throw is Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball. You look at this Colt defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And since this is such a good unit at covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on to punt. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Richardson to throw off play action.
He'll buy some time right.
That's going to be taken in by Downs.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The Colts at 0-5, just a dismal start to the year. And they come in pretty desperate here for a win.
And think about this too, partner. We have not heard the dreaded vote of confidence yet from management. So when a team's 0-5, everyone starts wondering about their jobs. Will they still have one? That's coaches on down. They've got to find a way to throw that out of their minds and band together and play better football.
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
58 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Richardson.
Buying time to his left.
And Richardson slides down after evading the defense, and he moves the chains.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor.
Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50.
And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. The Titans offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
A nice effort and an even nicer stop from Kwity Paye.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll run it again with Henry. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And out will come the offense as they take over.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Here's Richardson to throw.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. Richardson looking to throw. He'll let one go deep for downs.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That was a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
On the handoff, Taylor.
He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first-half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
That'll get a little bit back, give him 5 on the run, and they'll be left with a 3rd and 13.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Henry. And he is going to lose yardage here. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
And now they're in the hurry-up.
Richardson looking to throw this.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. That finds the former Jaguar, Calvin Ridley.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Wilson. That's to the former Bronco, Jerry Jeudy.
Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Now it's Wilson.
Right back to Jeudy, and it's complete.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 30. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
The Folks kick is good.
And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, Give him any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So that PI call will give him one more play.
And it'll be an untimed play as well. Now the half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
Gay's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Throwing is Wilson. Flushed out right. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Now Wilson.
Got his man, Okonkwo.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. Inside handoff, Henry.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They give it off here to the tight end. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. Fourth down.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now.
He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
The Colts offense and running back Jonathan Taylor.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. That complete to Downs.
And all the way down to the 9. A big play there for Indy. 49 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Got a man. It's Pittman, and he holds it in for the Colts touchdown.
A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Julian Blackmon.
Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Wilson to throw.
They'll set up the screen for Spears.
They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Wilson.
That's caught left side by Judy. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Wilson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
2nd 10 coming up here in Nashville. Third quarter action.
They go play action now. Wilson.
That's complete to Traylon Burks. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 37.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Titans first down.
Henry up the middle.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Now Wilson.
They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 24-yard line.
That's another Tennessee Titan.
Now a handoff to Henry.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, a give to Spears.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play. Back now in Nashville. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Now it's Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Calvin Ridley, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Titans are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Well, it's still an uphill battle from here, that's for sure, but that makes it a 2-score game.
And now we see why teams practice so much on the 2-point conversion, why you have more than one play ready, because you may need multiples throughout a ball game. There's a great example right there.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So here are the Colts to take over. They've dropped 5 straight coming in, so right now cherishing this lead. And they've got the football as well, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And his fine afternoon on the ground continues. That last run going to put him over 100 yards for the ball game. 2nd and a couple. Now Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, Richardson. And this taken in by Downs. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Richardson. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Richardson to throw off play action. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Richardson looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 40. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Here's Richardson to throw. Left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line. Now a handoff. Taylor with it.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Josh Downs.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
To throw is Wilson.
Going to the right here and finding Burks.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now it's Wilson.
He gets it to Burks again.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 38-yard line. To throw again is Wilson.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Throwing is Wilson. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Wilson. Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It was Sebastian Joseph who got him down defensively.
Now a 2nd and 10.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
To the right side and into the hands of the tight end, Branson.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Titans are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught at the 20. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Here's Wilson. And he's got it. And it's a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Titans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And he is going to get in there for the 2 points to make this a 12-point game. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Colts are going to recover the football. And that should be enough to get them home. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, Their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Richardson looking to throw this. He'll let one go deep for downs.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
On third down, here's Taylor. Dances by him. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. Fourth down. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he is going to have a Colts first down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off. Again, it's Taylor. Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities, and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for the Colts, it'll be a much happier locker room here as they get that first win after 5 straight losses to start the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And